I'm Zalina.
I'm Izia Farhana.
We are here today to share with you how to play Malaysian Traditional Games.
Let's check out our crew.
Hi, I'm Munif. Hi, I'm Zach.
Hi, I'm Sophia.
Hi, I'm Rihanna.
Do you know that when playing with Malaysian Traditional Games, you are able to help improve your motor skill, your physical skill, your mental skill, your mathematics, and at the same time, you are able to strategize on how to win. Let's check it out.
We have Congkak, Tudung Botol, Batu Seremban, Sumpit, Takraw, and Baling Selipar.
This is Congkak. Congkak board has 14 holes altogether. 7 holes on one side and another 7 holes on the other side. Each player has its own home. As you can see, on the left hand side is the home of each owner. And in each hole, there should be 7 marbles altogether. So before you play the game, you have to make sure each hole is filled with 7 marbles. There are 2 ways on how to play Congkak. The first one, you can start with rock, paper, scissors. And the winner will start to play the game. The other opponent will have to wait for his or her turn. Another way to play Congkak is by playing together at the same time. You can choose any hole that you want to start with, and please remember to put 1 marble each every time you pass your home. The faster you move, the faster you can get your marbles into your home. But once you reach to the empty hole, you will die, and the opponent will start to play again. As a player, you have to go through all the rounds until you meet to an end where there's no marble in the hole. That's when you die, like Sophia. And the other opponent, Zach, can still continue to play until he reaches to an empty hole. And the more marbles you collect, then you will win. And you need to remember one thing. The hole is pretty small, and if you have big fingers, you might have difficulty like Zach on how to play the games. When you landed on an empty hole on your side, you'll be able to steal your opponent's marbles. That is considered a bonus for you because you collect more marbles compared to your opponent. Playing Congkak requires you to strategize and also to be alert when you play, especially what your opponent does. Okay, take for example, if you see here, there's only 4 marbles in the hole for Sophia. But let's see how she cheats. See, she did not. If it's a 4 marble, she should land on the side, on the empty side, which she will die, and the turn will go to Zach to start moving and collect points. But just now, what Sophia did, she threw 2 marbles in her home. So it's a loss for Zach because he was not focusing on the game. Playing Congkak requires each player to be alert and also strategize their game in order for them to win and collect as much points or much marbles as possible. So if we take a look at Sophia's holes now, she only has 3 marbles at the end there. If she take that marbles and move forward, she will end up at the empty hole there and die, and the another opponent, Zach, will start to collect more points on his side. So what Sophia would do if she is a cheater, she would take the one with the 4 marbles, whereby she should have ended her marbles on the other opponent's side and die, but instead she put the 2 marbles inside her home. So if Zach is not aware of it, then Sophia will be able to collect more marbles, 1, 2, and another 3 marbles altogether, apart from the cheating marbles just now. Another way that opponent can cheat is by trying not to land on empty hole. For example, Sophia is trying to not land on the empty hole, and she just landed on the ones with the marble, and she moved forward and still put everything in her home. Ending the game when there's only few marbles left, each player has to try to move each marble to their home, and whichever marbles that goes in last will win the game. As you can see here, Zack won the game even though he has less marbles collected compared to Sophia. Starting the next game, each player has to fill in the holes on their side with 7 marbles. As you can see here, Zack only collected a few, so he only managed to put in 4 holes of marbles on his side, while Sophia has all the marbles on her side. Even though Sophia has all the marbles on her side, Zack won the game. So Zack has the advantage of starting the game first. The empty holes cannot be filled with marbles when Zack moves. So I can see here. Remember, do not fill in the empty holes, only the holes that has marbles. This is Tudung Botol game, or we call it as a bottle cap game. We use bottle cap to play games, and this is considered one of the cheapest games that we played during our younger years. We need 5 bottle caps to play. The first thing you need to do, you need to stack your bottle cap and twist it. You get your bottle caps. When you get your bottle cap scattered like this, then this is what we call as ayam movement. Ayam movement or chicken movement. The player has to remove 3 caps and need to hit only these 2 caps together, and that means you can move to the next stage whereby you can start collecting points. To get points, all you need to do is to actually put the stacked bottle caps on your palm, flip it over, and catch it. That kind of movement will give you 1 mark. However, if you do the hooking catch, then you will get 10 marks. There you go. That's how you can gain 10 marks. Now, once you are done, you can twist the bottle cap again. Okay, in this way, the opponent will decide which one to remove, and then will tell the player which bottle cap to hit. Okay? It doesn't matter as long as you hit it. So in this case, you see, Rihanna accidentally hit the wrong bottle cap. Therefore, she loses and the opponent will play. So the same way again, the opponent, Sophia, will start twisting. When you get the bottle cap looking like this, which they are stacked 2 and 2 together, okay, this one is called as bunga. Okay, how do we move next is to arrange it. We need to arrange it according to the shape of a flower. Alright, the opponent will then push the middle part as hard as possible so that the other player can actually have difficulty in trying to hit the bottle cap. So now the opponent will decide which bottle cap to remove. Okay, so the opponents ask the player to hit the bottle cap from one end to another, and before we actually hit it, if the bottle cap is on the other side, you have to flip it first. Now let's see how our player hit the bottle cap. In this case, the bottle cap did not reach or did not touch another bottle cap, therefore the player loses. So we move on to the next player. Okay, after twisting the bottle cap, if you get this result, this is what we call as scrambler. Okay, you have to arrange the bottle cap like this. For the scrambler game, what you need to do is that you need to use the bottle cap in front of you, and you have to flip it or hit it in such a way that the bottle cap at the top there will fall off without destroying the whole structure. Win this scrambler. Yes, that's how a professional does it. When you get your bottle cap looking like this, then this is what we call as jamban or toilet. So you have to build your bottle cap like a toilet seat. two ways on how to complete this game. The first one, you can just put your arm on one side, try to arrange it nicely so that when you hit the bottle cap to your arm, it can directly go to the other bottle cap. Let's have a look. So if it doesn't hit, meaning that you lose. But there's another way that you can do is get the other knee across. That's it. Can you see? That's how professional works.
Okay, now we are going to introduce Batu Seremban. This Batu Seremban game actually originated from these small rocks. We have 5 here, but we are going to try with this newly invented Batu Seremban. I will show you how to play with this Batu Seremban. We have 5 rounds. We will start with the first round. You need to scatter it around. And the first round, you need to take each stone without touching the other stones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we finish with the first round. Now we will start with the second round. For this round, you need to take 2 stones each time. So you need to strategize how to actually scatter your stones. Oops, this is the mistake. If the stone falls on the floor, meaning that you fail the second round. Oops, how do I do this? This one. Okay, we will take the easiest one. Okay, third round. Oh, sorry. Okay, this one is good because you need to take this first and then the other 3. Okay, for the fourth round, you need to scatter it very closely. For example, oops, but without the other stones moving. Like this one, they are moving, right? So it cannot be continued. Okay, you just take one and then finish the first round. Okay, for the last and fifth round, you need to look at this closely. 5 stones in my hand.
Okay, to get points, you need to put the stones on your palm. And then, this is the easiest way. Okay, you have 2, right? You just get it like this, 2 marks. Because each stone, you get 1 mark. Okay, this is another way for you to get more marks. Instead of doing the first one just now, you still do the same similar action, but okay, how do you catch it? Then you get 20 marks.
This is Sumpit, or we call it as blowpipe, and this is a traditional equipment used by the Ibanese people or the Dayak. It's used for hunting. Before you blow the Sumpit, you have to put in the darts and position your blowpipe properly. The arrow has to face downwards like that, and put your hand at the front part of your blowpipe and aim your target and blow strongly. Okay, let's see how well can Zach do. Come on, Zach. 1 to go. Wow! Well done. 1 to go. Wow!
Okay, so this is takraw, what we call as takraw in Malaysia. This is made from rattan or rotan. How do you play this? Okay, normally we bounce it. The one that you normally see during the badminton match, how do you play the badminton, right? It's the same strategy basically. You just pass to the other side and then the other side will pass it to you.
Another way to play takraw is to bounce the takraw ball as many as you can. To bounce the ball, you can use your thigh or you can use your feet. Let's see how Muniz demonstrates. 1, 2, 3. This is the Baling Selipar game. Basically, all you need are 2 pairs of slippers. 3 slippers has to be built into a structure like this. Okay, another slipper is going to be used to hit the structure so that the structure fall out. The opponent has to stand right behind the slipper. Once has destroyed the slipper structure, then the opponent will take 1 slipper and try to hit the player. So the players will quickly try to build the structure as fast as possible. If the structure is not completed, then the player is eliminated. However, the structure, before it gets hit, Yeah, in this case, the player wins the game. Thanks to the players. See you all in the next Malaysian Traditional Games. Woo! You can start simultaneously. Start lah. The marbles on the opponent is yours to keep. Ambil lah. Ambil.
Let's take the furthest one. And then this one, you take the first stone and then
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Terjatuh. Selamat.
The hook catch or the in this, let's have a look. In this case, she hit. You can use your feet and you can even use your thigh. Try the thigh juga Come on, go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. And blow strongly. Yes. You aim at the macam tu lah.